Confidence isn't born, it's built brick by brick and choice by choice. It's an everyday practice. None of the confident women you see out there are just born like that. You know how many times they must have felt discomfort? You know how many times people must have stared at them, criticized them, made her look so small? But it was a choice. It was a deliberate, everyday practice to show up, to stand tall and walk through that same discomfort and walk past through those same people who stared at her and criticized her again and again. Not to shrink. This is not about your shrinking in front of these people. When the world is trying to make you look small, right there, your confidence is born in the midst of those discomfort. When you show up for the 100th time and knowing there'll be 100 more times to face the discomfort ahead, right there, your confidence is built. And that moment, you are going to tremble, you are going to shiver and maybe scared to death, and also maybe you might fall silent. But you show up anyway, and right before the roar, your confidence makes the noise. When you choose one choice at a time and one day at a time, your confidence speaks volumes for itself and gets recognized. And that's how you become one heck of a confident woman. But what makes her that way? What makes a confident woman separated from rest of the world? Confidence is not inherited, it's built, it's tested, it's chosen day by day. It's not how you hold your head high, but why. Why you hold your head high. It's about the way you walk, it's about the way you speak, the way you listen, the way you protect your peace. And today I'm going to give you 10 traits of a confident woman. These traits are not just her personality traits, but these are the pillars. 10 defining pillars that don't just describe a confident woman, but they built her. So let's go. And before we start, I want to give you a heads up that practicing these 10 traits is going to be very uncomfortable. Just imagine it's like forging steel in fire. It's hot, it's uncomfortable, and sometimes it's overwhelming. But the heat is exactly what we want to strengthen the metal. Again, I'm telling you that confidence is not built in comfort zones. It's built in the terror zone where your fears scream, your doubts echo. Walk through those flames and somewhere down the lane, you will become this unshakable, bulletproof, confident woman. Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Harshita. I'm so grateful that you're here with me today. Without wasting any moment, let's dive straight into building confidence. Alright, so the first trait of a confident woman is she takes space comfortably and unapologetically. When a confident woman enters a room, she scans the entire room and walks with grace, opens up her body, opens the arms and shoulders back, and she does not have to take tiny steps and make her look small. She does not apologize for physically existing. And back in the day, before I even knew about the concept of taking space unapologetically, I thought, alright, so I occupy just this much space, probably I'll just sit there. I used to talk without any hand movements or facial expressions, like a ghost, you see what I mean, right? So taking space unapologetically is you move your body according to how you want to talk. You don't hunch, you don't hesitate, you don't shrink. You sit tall, you take long strides, you move your arms when you talk, you smile at people that you're talking to. And you take time to physically settle yourself and meet every gaze. That's confidence. Here you're not trying to dominate anybody, you're trying to belong. You're just showing that, hey, we are here all together. You don't have to sneak into the room and sit in that corner chair and avoid eye contact. A confident woman owns her message. She owns her moment. She owns her space without ever needing for permission. Let me give you an example. Back in the days, whenever I used to go to my meetings, in the morning meetings, I used to sneak into my conference room and pick a corner chair and sit like a robot, I wouldn't move, because I thought if I move, I would just bring unwanted attention. and behave as if nobody's seeing me. Well, hello, everybody can see you. Make their stare worthwhile. Make your entry special. But that's not it. Confidence is not always about being the loudest, it's about belonging without begging. You don't have to fade away in the background. Just stay rooted, stay grounded. Let the world adjust according to you. So take space comfortably and stop apologizing for existing. And the second trait of a confident woman is she refuses to gossip. This video is made specifically for women, and women loves being chatty and gossipy. But our confident woman, not so much. That's such a turn off. Like literally, our confident woman is emotionally allergic to gossips and talking behind the back. She does not need to dim other women's light to feel her own shine. Knowing any information, any vulnerable information that is confidential, that is secret, that is so safe within her. It's a currency that she would never trade in, that devalues another woman. No way. If you try to gossip or try to gossip around a confident woman, you practically lost her. You are no longer in her radar because you're so small to her at this point. Because talking about others and tearing others down is so cheap, and our confident woman is so expensive that she don't encourage all of this. She would rather talk about dreams, ideas, plans. She knows the energy that she invested in the pettiness is the energy that's taken from her purpose. She won't indulge herself in trash talk, in negativity, in criticizing others. No way. It's sad, but I had to cut down friendships and relationships because of this gossip mentality. I seriously limit my time with people who gossip. I say them once, twice. If they don't get it, they don't get me anymore. They will have me disappeared. This is not just about gossip, it's about jealousy, envy, any negativity. All of these qualities are not of a confident woman. She is so far away, she outgrew these. She does not want to invest her energy in these petty things. She has bigger things to worry about. If you are one of them, if you are being in this group of friends where they are tearing other women apart, please don't encourage it. Just say something like, hey, if you're not talking about somebody that are in this room, then I'm out. Say out loud your boundaries and get out of that place immediately. No drama, no judgment. Just refuse to gossip. You are not just helping yourself at this point, you are helping and saving another woman. And the third trait of a confident woman is she talks less and listens more. This is gold. Our confident woman speaks as if her words cost gold, because they do. For a confident woman, her voice is her entire personality. It's not that she's silent, it's just that she's selective. While every other people jump in and die to fill the silence, our confident woman leans into it. She enjoys the silence because she gets recharged in it. She gets to breathe slow and listen more deeply. When I visited my home early this year, I got a lot of comments saying that, why am I so silent? Why am I not talking well? That's because I don't spend a lot of energy talking. I spend a lot of energy doing things, living life. If I'm sick or feeling weak, I actually talk less and move slow to save my energy. I never go completely to zero because it's very hard to recover and bounce back. By saving this energy, you will just cut all the talking and do all the doing, if you know what I mean. And most importantly, the more you talk, the less people are going to take seriously about you. That's real, it's a fact. Because obviously, we know that a confident woman, when she opens her mouth, she doesn't just chatter. It's intentional. Whatever she's going to say, it's going to be a valuable thing, and people wait for her to talk. Alright, I have an example from my real life. I used to work in a firm in Jersey about a while ago, and we had this audit, a major one. And there are a lot of people in the war room. The war room is not where the auditors sit, but it's a room where the planning happens and all the discussion points and how to tackle the requests that are coming from the auditors. So I still remember we had a request, and in the war room, everybody were in a heated discussion. The voices were flying and people are like dying to give their inputs. And I had a mentor at that point. Like, she's not the one who I directly report to, but she's the one who hired me. Her name is Susanna. While everybody is dying to respond in the most clever way, in the most smart way, Susanna was just sitting there and listening to everybody, and I was surprised. I was wondered because I have expectations, I have high hopes for her to talk because she's one of the leads, she's the directors of the firm, and I was waiting for her to talk, and I do not hear anything from her for a long time. So I am like, okay, what is wrong with Susanna? Like, why is she not saying it? Why is she not being responsive? That's when she speaks. She just speaks one sentence, and that's it. The whole room falls silent. In that moment, I realized that how important it is to listen. People are just rushing to talk because of this tension that's built by the auditors. But Susanna was not like that. She was relaxed. She wants to hear exactly what the auditor's request was and give a point-to-point answer. While everybody are like dying to pitch their ideas, she just said one sentence and the whole room fell silent. And I was just proudly standing there because at that time I was practically her assistant, and I was like, okay, wow, without her knowledge, she just taught me this powerful tool that you have to listen more and talk less. Not because she spoke loudly, but because she spoke with precision and clarity. At the time, I still remember, I smiled at her and she simply winked at me. And that's confidence to me. That wink right there tells me how much of a confident woman she is, and how much of confidence you get just by saying one simple sentence. You don't have to make a big deal out of everything. And the fourth trait of a confident woman is to smile often. When you think of a badass, bold look who is cold and have no expression, that is not confidence. That is you trying to shush away people. A woman in her confidence wears the smile not as a weakness but as a weaponry. It says that it's soft, it's warm, it's disarming, yet it's powerful. You need a warm smile to be more approachable. Come on, for God's sakes, you are a woman. Reveal that beautiful smile, not a nervous one, but a blissful one. It says that I'm here, I'm whole, I'm unbothered. A confident woman does not have to put a cold face just to prove her strength. She can let the joy live on her face. When a confident woman smiles, sure, it says that I'm harmless, you can trust me, I'm approachable. But if you are going to take that smile for granted, I will still smile at you, but this time the smile means we are done. So just remember, a confident woman will smile at you no matter what, but it's up to the interpreter how to take that smile. Never ever take her smile for granted. Do you see how all of these traits are showing how to be yourself? But if anybody exploits it, if anybody takes it for granted, you put your boundary up there. And that's how you grow into a confident woman. And yet again, here we are talking about boundaries. The fifth trait of a confident woman is she sets boundaries. Show me one confident woman without any boundaries. That's because a confident woman is not afraid of disappointing others to stay true to herself. No is not a rejection, it's a declaration that I choose me. Because access to her time and energy is so precious, and people who respects that only gets the key to it. Not every call gets answered, not every invitation gets accepted. Let me give you an example. I used to have a friend who just calls me when she needed something and was never available when I needed anything. So back in the day, I used to answer her call out of guilt. But only when I discovered the importance of boundaries and how to protect my peace, I just put the phone face downwards and I chose myself. That's the thing, boundaries are not walls, they are doors and gates. Only people who knows how to respect and appreciate it will get the key for it. You don't leak your energy randomly to random people. You protect your energy and do the things that matter to you that will raise your confidence. And that's what I mean by having confidence and boundaries going hand in hand. And the sixth trait, I love this one, of a confident woman is that she gives and receives gracefully. Giving That's easy. I love to give. Giving makes me feel strong, capable, in control. Giving makes us feel active and noble. But receiving, that took real time and work. I don't mean the kind of receiving where you smile, say thanks, and never make eye contact ever again. I'm talking about receiving fully, with all the presence, with worth, with no guilt attached, that you feel you deserve the kind of treatment that you're receiving. To let someone pour into you, to feel safe enough in your body, to let yourself rest. That was the hardest thing that I ever had to learn. If you can master receiving, you can rock your confidence. Because receiving is not passive, it's more vulnerable, it's deserving. It says that you are worthy to take care of yourself without needing to say it every second. Ironic, right? That's why sometimes it's so much difficult to take the gift than actually give it. But here's the thing, a confident woman knows that grace is a two-way street, that it flows on both the directions. She gives without attachment and she receives without shame. When a confident woman is given a compliment, it does not make her flinch. It reminds that what she already is. She already knows that. She simply says thank you, like a queen being honored, not surprised, because she is not afraid to be seen. She just feels grateful to be recognized. For example, if someone has hurt your feelings and apologized to you for hurting your feelings, don't just brush it off by saying it's okay, don't worry. Acknowledge the apology. Look into their eyes and say, thank you, this means a lot to me. Receiving apology with open heart is also a sign of grace. And I have another example that's coming straight from my personal life. With this example, you will understand how much of a struggle it was for me to just receive the smallest thing in the world. So 2 years ago, I was performing dance at my dance studio and I was getting ready, and by the time I got to the place where everybody was sitting, my folks were in the front seat in the center of the studio, and I was like literally hesitant to go there because I have to obstruct everybody's sight because the performance has already started. And I got ready, I was in this full dress and all with makeup and hair, and I was like so shy, and the person that I was seeing at the time has actually saw me and waved at me and told that, hey, you can come sit here and I'm going to go get another chair. But I was like, me being me, oh no, that's okay, yeah, you can just sit. And then I was just standing there weirdly looking and feeling so weird. I'm fully dressed with my hair and makeup. I'm going to perform after 2 to 3 performances after that, and this guy has actually waved at me the second time by seeing me very uncomfortable and actually stood up, took time in front of everyone, waved at me, and I had no other option to go and sit there. And I was so hesitantly walking, shrinking towards the center. There was the first seat, and he got himself another chair. And that situation got me into this receiving state where that's okay if you receive for once. I can see that he was so happy and made me happy that he was able to make me sit. That's when I realized sometimes you have to receive with grace so you're happy and you're making the other person happy too. A confident woman celebrates together. If someone told our confident woman that she's looking stunning today, she wouldn't brush off saying, oh, this old thing. No, she would meet their eyes and genuinely say thank you. No shrinking, no returning the compliment immediately. That's being a confident woman, owning her own light and letting others to witness it. And the 7th trait of a confident woman is she has high standards. She is high maintenance. Oh yes, totally and unapologetically. From all the basic things like food, water, the air we breathe, to all the sophisticated luxury things like travel, relationships, goals, embracing her femininity. She loves quality. She loves standards because she knows her worth. Her standards, They're very high. Not because she's entitled, because she's aware. She's aware of her worth, of her energy, of her divinity, of her sacred space. That she is not asking for too much, that she is so done asking for so little for so long. She doesn't settle for breadcrumbs when she knows that she can bake her own damn bread. From my personal life, I have a couple of examples for this one. One is a friendship that I outgrew. I was in friendship with this girl and something changed where I always felt like I was being insulted or laughed about, or there was jealousy and envy involved. I used to get sarcastic, selfishly comments on my face, and I always ignored because I thought, well, she's my friend, right? Like, we never want to take our friends seriously. But things started to escalate. Now I realized that you do not owe anyone access to your life, especially when they are not respecting you. Love without respect is not friendship. Sure, my circle got smaller and smaller, but I feel safer and open. These are all not the easiest things to do in your life, because we love people. We want to keep the people that we love around us. When your circle is not fitting in your standards, it's safer for you to let go of them than stick with them forever, because these people are just pulling you down and who keeps wounding you in the name of friendship. Sure, letting go was not easy, it's not, but it was necessary, and honestly, it's a form of self-love. You are under no obligation to be the same person that you were a year ago or a month ago, alright? You are here to constantly improve yourself. And that's exactly why you have to keep your standards high. When you keep your standards high, you are signing up for quality, not quantity. Not just quality in products, but people and experiences in your life, which ultimately leads you to a richer lifestyle. And another example is when I got ghosted a while back for a week, and this guy has come back and told me that I have been busy. I didn't argue, I didn't beg for clarity. I just told him that, hey, thanks for letting me know what your priorities are. I am not signing up for this. That's it. I simply blocked him. No drama, no rant, nothing. Because a confident woman knows that she's not a backup. She will never be a backup. High standards are not about being picky. It's about protecting your peace. Come on, she would rather be alone than be entertained or encouraged by completely wrong energy. And the eighth trait of a confident woman is her kindness is her strength. Being kind is so cool for our confident woman. In a world where people criticize left and right, our confident woman is just simply kind to others just because. But here's the thing, do not mistaken her kindness, her softness for surrender. Her kindness is a conscious choice. Like, she is consciously making this choice to be kind towards other people, even when it doesn't deserve it. And that's not because she's naive, because she is so grounded and she knows being kind is the coolest thing that you could ever do. When I was in my school, I used to work in dining, and one day I messed up. Basically, I messed up with the orders, and I feel like the mistakes have been piling up, and I see like I'm tensed. And my supervisor, he's not directly supervising me, but he's a supervisor of the entire dining section, not just that particular restaurant. But then he sees me in this very tensed face, very nervous about what's gonna happen. He comes by and stops, says to me that, hey, bad things happen in a day, that's okay, just take it easy. Just that one kind sentence that he told has shifted my energy. That day I have learned you have to give people grace. Just let them be. Mistakes happen. It's a thing. You have to be in those situations to meet these people and get these lessons out of them. And that's why kindness is the biggest form of strength. It's about stability. It's the strength. A strength that does not require to show off. And a confident woman, she leads with it, even when no one is watching her. And the ninth trait of a confident woman is she treats herself. She takes care of herself. Self-care is not about vanity. It's not a reward. It's more of a respect that you know your worth and you are respecting yourself by taking time into caring yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. It's like she's not waiting. A confident woman is not waiting for someone else to treat her better, because she already does all of this for herself and to herself by herself. She does not neglect herself to win some love or to get an approval, to get validated by others. She does not wait for anyone to show the kind of care that she deserves. She feeds her body with nourishing food. She sharpens her mind by reading, and she has this routine, like a morning routine or a night routine. She meditates, she writes her journal, she takes care of herself. Because by the end of the day, when she looks in the mirror, she does not just see the beauty, but she sees the investment that she has put all along the day. Like for example, this woman has a flight at 6 a.m. and a meeting at afternoon and a dinner event in the evening. Waking up early in the morning and still following her ritual, her meditation, her journaling, her gratitude list, or whatever it is, following her routine religiously is a self-care to her. Following her self-care routine is not a luxury anymore. It's a ritual. It's a non-negotiable fuel that she fuels herself to get along a busy day. So here's the logic about it. When you see a woman at the end of the day in a mirror with physically, mentally, emotionally invested, taken care of, don't you think confidence increases? And obviously you will see the natural confidence glow on your face by end of the night. Like that's the secret of a confident woman, being so confident outside. And last but not the least, the 10th trait of a confident woman is she is busy living her life. Rather than telling stories of what they want to do, what they will do, a confident woman is busy living those stories. She is actually busy living life. She's confidently busy taking that nap for her to energize. She's so busy doing that skincare routine. She's so busy to go to the gym, so she works on the dream body. She's so busy to go to that dance class to have fun with her girlfriends. She's just busy cuddling her cats to show some love to them. She's busy making that delicious meal for herself and her family. She's so busy to have that intimate gathering with the people that she loves. Where in the world loves the talk, she's actually walking the walk by living it. If you want to be confident, be busy. Not boring and not crazily, mindlessly busy. I'm talking about being busy with the things that you actually love to do. Resting is also you're busy. It's alright that you're resting comfortably. It's alright that you go meet with your friends. That's your kind of busy. It's alright that you go to the gym and work on your body. That's being busy. You don't have to be mindlessly, crazily busy and stress yourself, lose your mind basically. No. If you think about it, some of the most confident women in the world, you rarely hear from them. Not because they are hiding, because they are living, they are busy living their lives. They are not posting every move, they are moving in silence. She's writing her book, building her brand, resting in luxury, protecting her joy. Everything busy living in silence. Beyonce built an entire album in secret. Rihanna turned her makeup brand into an empire quietly. That's the thing. Confident women would never overshare. It's not that they're cold, but it's just that they're so sacred with their energy that they just protect their energy. A confident woman would never tell you what she's going to do, what she will do, and what she did. I think she just does it and she just lets her life speak for itself. Now that is confidence, and these are the traits of a confident woman. Just imagine you having all of these powerful traits. How would your life look like? Wouldn't that be powerful? Wouldn't you love yourself? No, it's not about proving your strength, and it's not about dominating others. It's purely embracing your personality that you can become this confident woman for yourself. So ask yourself, why not you? I would like to conclude this video with just one thing, that Confidence is an unshakable sense of yourself. It's the fire in your boundaries. It's like you already know how to walk in a room full of people. Just smile without any apology. How you heal and receive without shame. It's the way you say no without guilt. It's the way you handle the situation with grace. Where you carry both the soft side of yourself and the steel side yourself in the same breath. That's confidence. If you feel there's a fire raising in you right now, good. Don't dim it. Walk into it. And until next time, become that confident woman that you always want to be. Say that damn thing that you always want to say. Because the world does not need another perfect woman. It just needs a real one. And she is already in you. Take care.